And hello everyone, and welcome into episode number 11 of Matt Sports Talk. We will be recapping all of the games from last night in this recap video, and there were a lot of exciting games last night, and also on the men's side, which I'll be recording a separate video at the end, recapping all the men's games and giving you a separate, or should I say recording a separate video talking about the updated playoff races, where things stand going into the last game of the regular season tomorrow, and then of course previewing the potential playoff races for Tuesday and Wednesday for the men and the women respectively. And so without further ado, we will dive into that. Now I will mention I'll be recording a video on Monday, of course, recapping all the games from Saturday and previewing all of the official playoff matchups then, and then, of course, the day after the Crossroads League tournament games end, I'll be recapping those games and talking about all the teams that advance into the next rounds after that, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. And then, of course, Friday, March 7th, I'll be recording a video previewing all of the national tournament matchups for all the Crossroads League teams, men and women, that make that tournament. So you want to stay tuned for that. Of course, the selection show will be Thursday night, March 6th, so we will know later that night exactly who's going to be going where, and I'll dive more into that at that time. So without further ado, we have a lot to recap, so we're going to dive right into the matchup last night. The first matchup takes us to Indianapolis, where number 12 Marion hosted MVNU, and MVNU, despite only scoring 6 points in the first quarter, they still put up a valiant fight against a really tough Marion Knights team. And of course, Mount Vernon did it without their leading scorer, Teresa Maggio, who is out for the rest of the season due to an injury that she suffered against Indiana Wesleyan in the game this past Saturday, or last Saturday, I should say. But despite that, MVNU played well. And freshman Serenity Johnson, 5 of 15 shooting, 5 of 7 at the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Emily Walker, 2 of 5 shooting, 2 of 3 of that was from beyond the arc, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. Naomi Kaib played great actually as a starter for Mount Vernon, 4 of 8 shooting, which was all from beyond the arc, 2 of 2 at the line with a rebound, as well as a steal and a block. Katie Sprang, 3 of 7 shooting, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And Angela Roshak, 5 of 14 shooting, 2 of 3 at the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. And off of the bench for Mount Vernon, Shaylin Gilliams, 2 of 4 shooting, which was all from beyond the arc. MVNU shot 38% from the field, 41 from 3, 71 at the free throw line, so not bad at all. And meanwhile for Marion, 17 points on the night once again for Abby McNally, 7 of 16 shooting, 4 of 4 at the line, 20 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Madison Bailey, 3 of 5 shooting with 4 assists, 3 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks. Taylor Double had an off shooting game, but she did have a rebound and an assist. And Olivia Faust had an off shooting game, but she was 2 of 2 at the line with 2 rebounds. And Kenna Kirby had a really good shooting game, 5 of 7 shooting, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, 1 of 2 at the line with 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. And off the bench, Abby's sister Kylie, 5 of 12 shooting, 3 of 4 at the line, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Marion shot 43 from the field, just 25 from 3, but they were slightly better at the free throw line at 84%, and that was your matchup there. The next matchup takes us to Winona Lake, Indiana, where number 9 St. Francis traveled to Grace. And of course, I've talked about over the last couple of weeks that Grace has been shorthanded. They only have 5 active players in terms of all 5 of their starters that are available to play that are not hurt right now, or injured, I should say. And despite all the injuries that Grace has had this year, they still put up a really good fight against a top 10 team. But St. Francis, though, getting the win here by a final score of 77-53. And if I did not mention in my Marion Mount Vernon recap, Marion beat Mount Vernon 72-62. And then, of course, this matchup here, St. Francis at Grace, it was the number 9 Lady Cougars, 77-53 with the win here. Looking at stats, Isabella Gizzi, 3 of 7 shooting with 4 rebounds. Cassidy Crawford, 3 of 9 shooting with 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. Freshman Callie Gregory, 5 of 11 shooting, 2 of 2 at the line. She had 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. And it was all the Chloe McKnight show for St. Francis. 7 of 12 shooting for McKnight, 5 of 9 from beyond the arc with 5 rebounds. Julia Mantila, 3 of 7 shooting with 5 rebounds. And off the bench, Taylor Fordyce in just 18 minutes of action, 2 of 2 shooting with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And just 10 minutes of action, Allie Madden, 6 of 7 shooting, 1 of 1 from the line with a rebound and a steal. St. Francis, a blistering 50% from the field, 34 from 3. They only got to the free throw line 7 times and converted 4 of those, so for obviously 57%. Meanwhile, for Grace got to the line 19 times, converted 15 of those for 78%, but Grace, 28 from the field, just 24 from 3, and then I alluded to it was 78 at the free throw line. Meanwhile, for Grace, Morgan Houck, 3 of 13 shooting, 4-4 at the line, though, with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Maddie Pointer, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She did have 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 assists, and a rebound. Kenzie Ryman, 2 of 9 shooting with 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Becca Marshall, 6 of 11 shooting, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, 1 of 2 at the line with 5 rebounds and a steal. And senior Peyton Murphy struggled shooting, was just 2 of 14 from the floor, but she was 8 of 11 at the free throw line with 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And that was your matchup there. And the next matchup takes us to Spring Arbor, Michigan, where the Cougars hosted the Pilots of Bethel, and it was all Spring Arbor in this one, winning by a final score of 85-59. Bethel, their stats, Caroline Morris, 3 of 4 shooting, 2 of 4 at the line, 3 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Mariah Claywell struggled shooting, but she did have 3 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Isabel Scales, a perfect 4 of 4 shooting, 3 of 3 at the line with 2 rebounds. And freshman Olivia Nickerson, 3 of 11 shooting, 3 of 9 of that was from beyond the arc with a rebound and a steal. And off the bench, Justice Williams in just 15 minutes of action, 2 of 8 shooting, but she did have 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Bethel shot 38% from the floor, 31 from 3, 78 at the free throw line, so not bad at all. Obviously, the shooting numbers from the floor and from 3, you would have liked to have been a little bit better if you were head coach Scott Polsgrove. And looking at stats for Spring Arbor shot way better. 47% from the field, 42 from 3. They were worse at the free throw line at just 65%, converting 15 out of 23 attempts. The Pilots converted 11 out of 14 attempts for 78%. So the stats for Spring Arbor had a lot of players that played, so this might take a minute or two to get through. Starting with the starters for the Lady Cougars, Emma Smyska, 4 of 5 shooting, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, 5 of 7 at the line with 2 assists, 2 steals. And remember, this is a Spring Arbor Lady Cougar team of Spring Arbor that has only lost 2 games at home all year, and that was to IWU back on February 5th, and then to Marion. And so Spring Arbor now is 10-2 on their home floor in the McDonald Athletics Center. And the stat is continuing on with the stats. Sydney Awnins, 4 of 11 shooting, 4-4 at the line, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Elena Kolesa, 3 of 4 shooting with 3 rebounds and a steal. Megan Zeitz struggled shooting, 0 of 7, but she did have 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And 21 points on, I believe it was 21 points, 21 or 22, by fifth-year senior Alana Nelson, 8 of 17 shooting, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, 4 of 6 in the line, 11 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, and 2 assists. Off the bench, Bailey Visman, 4 of 7 shooting, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Lexi Linder, 2 of 2 shooting, 1 of that was from beyond the arc. Ashley Weller, 4 of 6 shooting with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. And Kylie Summer, 2 of 2 shooting in just 4 minutes of action, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc with 2 rebounds. And then, of course, I alluded to the shooting numbers when just a minute ago, so that was your matchup there. And the next matchup takes us to Goshen, Indiana, where the Lady Maple Leafs hosted the Lady Wildcats of Indiana Wesleyan. And for the Wildcats, They needed a win in this game to officially secure them the #1 seed in the Crossroads League tournament and home court advantage throughout, as well as give them the first automatic bid into the NAIA National Tournament that begins March 14th and 15th. And the Wildcats, it was a little bit shaky at times, but the Wildcats were able to come away with the win here, 86-53, and a 33-point win. And of course, Indiana Wesleyan was without two of their best players. Of course, Jade Nutley did not play yesterday. We definitely hope she's okay and that she'll be back playing here very, very soon. And of course, Lily Frazier, who suffered a wrist injury back on January 25th at home versus Huntington. And obviously, we hope that Lily's wrist is healing fast and that she will be available to play in the Crossroads League tournament beginning on Wednesday. So, we'd love to see her back and to continue doing it. And of course, again, I'm not trying to be biased toward any team, but I'm a big Wildcat fan, so obviously I'm excited for her potential return here very, very soon. And that, and if you're an IWU fan, you definitely want to see her back fully healthy and back playing with our team here very soon. But Indiana Wesleyan, though, man, what a great win last night this was. And looking at the stats, you had Maddie Lawrence, 5 of 17 shooting. So Lawrence did struggle a little bit, but she did have 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. Izzy Reed, 3 of 4 shooting, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc, 1 of 2 at the line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Corin Grivey, 2 of 6 shooting, so she struggled a little bit, but a perfect 2 of 2 at the line with 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 rebound. Emily Mattingly also struggled shooting from the floor at just 1 for 5, but she was 5 of 6 at the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. So great to see that from the Saltmore guard out of Evansville, Indiana. And Taylor Folkema, 4 of 8 shooting, 2 of 2 at the line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. Off the bench for the Lady Wildcats in 5 minutes of action, Haley Amy, 1 of 1 shooting, 2 of 3 at the line, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. And what an impressive performance off the bench from Tori Thompson, the sophomore from Brookston, Indiana. 14 points, a career high, 5 of 9 shooting, 4 of 7 from beyond the arc, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Boy, what a great game by Tori. She has played so well, and I'm so proud of her for stepping up in a very, very big moment. And she actually got baptized a few weeks ago, so that's even better. And so, man, she had a great game and definitely excited for her. Hope that she'll be able to carry that momentum moving forward. And then other stats off the bench from Ellie Kelleher, 5 of 6 shooting, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, 5 of 8 at the line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Bria Garber, 3 of 5 shooting, 2 of 3 of that was from beyond the arc with 3 rebounds and 1 block. And the Wildcats shot 46 from the field, 40 from 3, just 68 at the line, 17 out of 25 attempts. The Maple Leafs got to the line only 6 times, converted 5 of those for 83%. Looking at the stats for the Lady Maple Leafs, Carrie Heiler, 3 of 9 shooting, 3 of 8 from beyond the arc. Ava Licklider, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Zion Neat, 7 of 13 shooting, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, 2 of 2 at the line with 1 steal, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Cyan Mohammed, 2 of 7 shooting with 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. And Kiana Oling, 4 of 5 shooting with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Off the bench, Emmy Boots had 4 rebounds. And Goshen shot 36 from the field, 35 from 3. And then I alluded to the 83 at the free throw line, only getting to the line 6 times. And that was your matchup there. And the last matchup of the day takes us to Upland, Indiana, where Huntington faced off against the Taylor Trojans. And this was a great game. I watched this game and the IWU game. So I was watching the Huntington-Taylor game on my brother's TV in his bedroom, and I was watching the IWU Goshen game on my iPad. So I was multitasking. And of course, multitasking is not easy to do. But when it gets to this point in the season, when the regular season's winding down, the league tournament's just right around the corner, and your adrenaline starts pumping a little bit more. You get more and more excited because obviously I'm looking forward to the league tournament. So obviously at that point it gets a little bit harder to multitask. But boy, Huntington had a great game yesterday. The Lady Foresters have now won 5 out of our last 6 games, and they moved to 6-1 now in the either 5-1 or 6-1 in the. Actually, you know what? Let me let me look at that real quick before I read the stats from this game. So Huntington in the month of February, they played 6 games. So they are now 5-1 in the month of February, and whereas they went 3-4 in the months of December and January, and they're 5-1 here in February, so they're red hot at the right time. They have Goshen at home on Saturday, and then of course, more than likely, even though it's not totally official, but based on the current standings, they will be traveling to Spring Arbor to face off against the Lady Cougars next Wednesday night, and meaning that Huntington will be the 5 seed and Spring Arbor will be the 4 seed. So first looking at the stats in this game, Huntington went on a 23-0 run in the first quarter and never looked back, scored 39 points in the first quarter, and their most points in a conference game this year. They won 107-66. And for the Trojans, the stats for them: Emma Full, 3 of 10 shooting, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, 2 of 2 at the line, 3 steals, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Kendall Wayne, 3 of 4 shooting with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Ava Henson had an off shooting game, but she did have 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 rebound. And Quinn Kelly, 4 of 9 shooting with 3 rebounds, 1 assist. The Trojans shot 34 from the field, 36 from 3. They were really good at the free throw line, converting 12 out of 14 attempts for 85%. Meanwhile, the Lady Foresters got to the line 17 times, and they converted 15 out of 17 attempts for 88%. Looking at the stats for Huntington, Bailey Kellum, 4 of 12 shooting, 3 of 10 from beyond the arc. She was 4 of 4 at the free throw line with 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Kendall Yoakum, a career-high 23 points, 8 of 11 shooting, 6 of 9 from beyond the arc, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Annika Nelson, 2 of 4 shooting, but she did have 11 rebounds and 2 assists. Senior Gabby Melby, 3 of 6 shooting, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. She was a perfect 2 of 2 at the free throw line with 11 assists, 1 steal, and 2 rebounds. And Liv Raby ended the two-game winning streak of it being perfect shooting from the floor, but she only missed 1 shot last night, 4 of 5, with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Off the bench, Kendra Sheets, 4 of 9 shooting, 2 of 5 from beyond the arc, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. Ruby Bolin, 2 of 4 shooting, 1 of 1 of that was from beyond the arc. Tegan Akers, 1 of 2 shooting, 1 of that was from beyond the arc. Akers with 1 rebound and an assist. Lauren Merritt getting some action, the 6'4" freshman center, 2 of 2 shooting, 4 of 4 at the line, 5 rebounds. And Addie Shank, 19 points off the bench, another career high for her, 9 of 10 shooting, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And the Foresters shot 59 from the floor, 46 from 3, and then 88 at the line. After the first quarter, the Trojans shot 88% from the field and 75 from 3. So obviously that was really impressive there. And those were all of your games from last night. So previewing the matches for Saturday, I'm going to be recording a separate video breaking down in more specific detail the current standings, where the playoff race stands, so stay tuned for that. And I'll be recording a men's recap video recapping all of the games from last night, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. All of the games for Saturday on the women's side: Spring Arbor will be at St. Francis, Taylor will be at Bethel, Goshen will be at Huntington, Grace will be at Mount Vernon Nazarene, and then Marion will be at Indiana Wesleyan. So those will be all of your matchups from on Saturday, I should say, or will be your upcoming matches for Saturday. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. So thanks so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, or subscribe if these videos are helpful to you. Any feedback I greatly appreciate. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.